ninja screen. Paranormal's worst dream. Her roulette spins a calculated sin. Her moves so slick, where do I begin? But the cat, yeah, the cat, always stealing the show. Fluffy paws in the glow. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Normal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut sharp, yeah, that's the deal. She dives in deep, no surface lies. Ripping through webs with research eyes. Skeptics rise, fakers hide. She's got the facts, no room for pride. And the cat, that smug flies of the spotlight every time. Whiskers twitch on her shoulder, it sits. A partner in a paranormal bliss. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut sharp, yeah, that's the deal. She's a ghost buster with no ghost. Kicks down myths, burns the post. Data queen with a ninja screen. Paranormal's worst dream. Her roulette spins a calculated sin. Her moves so slick, where do I begin? But the cat, yeah, the cat, always stealing the show. Fluffy paws in the glow. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Normal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut sharp, yeah, that's the deal. She dives in deep, no surface lies. Ripping through webs with research eyes. Skeptics rise, fakers hide. She's got the facts, no room for pride. And the cat, that smug flies of the spotlight every time. Whiskers twitch on her shoulder, it sits. A partner in a paranormal bliss. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut sharp, yeah, that's the deal.
Everybody, welcome in. How is everybody doing? Can we not have a big red box around that, please? No, there we go. I have faffed with my PC somewhat from last time, and hopefully I fixed things. We are heat padding it today, just so you know. That looks a bit high. Might be a bit better. I don't know. I don't even know if I moved that at all. But let's see who's here. We got me and me on YouTube. We got Stream Elements. We got Fredo. Welcome in, Fredo. We have Felix. Hey, Squidge. We've got Thorn. We've got Purple Rain. We've got the cat who I think is Denise, but I don't remember. So if that is wrong, I am very sorry. I am not good with names. Yeah, I remember. Yay! We have Vicky, welcome in. We have Craig, welcome in as well. And that is everybody, I think. Maybe. Then we got Ben. Welcome in, Ben. How you doing? How is everybody? But yes, we have missed my YouTube birthday by a little bit. But you couldn't hear the sound. Oh, no, I know why. There you go. I shall play it for you.
Fun fact, fun fact.
There you go. That was my bad. I am good. Well, I am tired, but I am good. I am going on a date tomorrow, so I was like, I need to push the editing. Get it all done. So I've done 3 edits in 2 days. So I'm tired. And I did all my admin today as well, so I'm tired. But we are going to see the new Mario movie tomorrow. So that's exciting. I am indeed here to bring all the fun facts. You do. You do bring the fun facts. But yeah, I can't remember when my YouTube birthday exactly was, but it's around this time. So I thought, yeah, we would just, since you guys want, I know I asked the Hi, Geekette. I know I asked the question, and I put myself in this position, but you guys all wanted me to react to my first video, so this is going to be very embarrassing for me, and you guys are going to love it. Keeps YouTube cake. Hi, Jason. Welcome in. Right, either am I just short? Well, yes, I am short, but I swear I am lower than normal. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Is my chair lower than normal? Oh my god, guys, my chair can go higher. I had no idea. But this is a bit high. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this on camera. Oh well. That was a bit far. I've been killing my knee trying to get off of this fucking chair. That is better. Sadly, I'm about to go to work, so I can't send the chat. That is fine. That is fine, Jason. I hope work's not too bad. Learn something new every day. Day accomplished. Yeah, precisely. But yes, I have like strained and like all the way down my arm and like all the way up here. Because I've been using my left arm to push buttons on my keyboard, which apparently is a crime according to my body. So, heat pad. Oh, now I'm too tall for my monitors. No. Does this cause more problems? Because then I'm going to have to move my microphone, and then I'm going to have to move my monitors, and maybe this causes too many problems. I'm just going to go back down. to when we lived in ignorance. Okay, that's probably better. Can this come down anymore? Yes, it can. There we go. I have to switch between left and right mouse. It does help. Yes. I should probably do something. Also, editing with my keyboard on my lap helps, but it just always ends up on the desk. Because then, like, at least my arm's resting, and it's just pushing the buttons rather than, like, holding my arm up all day. But yes, let's go over to that one. Still haven't got my vertical YouTube to work. I tried to push the button to get it to connect, and it was like, nah. So it was like, I don't have the stream key, and I'm like, yeah, you do, because I gave it to you. But okay, and yeah, I don't know. That one's still on the list of shit I have to figure out. But I'm hoping that the ghosts don't lag now, and that my GPU isn't going to run as hard as it was. So we shall see. There's only one way to find out. Oh, they're so cute though. But yes, also, I want to say we have got up to 1,800 watch hours. That is huge. Wait, what? What happened? I do recommend Purple Rain. Oh, did you just type something? Okay, that's fair. So yes, ignore this monetization this is for full monetization. Don't worry about that. Our current goal is 3,000 watch hours. So we're still quite a way off, but we're not as far as this makes it look. So we have hit our subscriber goal, because that was 500, and our watch hours are 3,000. So yes, we are more than halfway there. And this is so cool. Yeah, I just thought I could just go oldest, but let's take a scroll on to what sort of trouble I've got myself into over the past year. So a lot of this is like the new stuff that we've been doing together. This one got me into a lot of trouble on TikTok. You've done lots of...
Way to go, superstar! I knew you could do it.
Yeah. You've done lots of work today, so I want to thank you, Ben. And then there was another one that got me into trouble. I got called a narcissist today, so that was fun. On Facebook. This one got me into trouble. On YouTube, the paranormal people did not like me for that. This is my most viewed video because people did not like me for daring to say a word against the holier-than-thou Foreman brothers. A lot of these original videos are actually like really cool, but nobody watches them because there's not a YouTuber face in it. Of course it was Facebook, yeah. This one was really cool as well, but nobody watched it. Yeah, I love doing these original videos, but I stopped doing them because the views on them are just bullshit. Oh look, Corriganville. Maybe you should watch it. Did you guys know that I covered Corriganville? Yeah, my thumbnail game's come a long way, because this is terrible. Hey, the Mr. Prism finally managed to catch one of these lives. Yes! This one was really fun to make. This was my first timeline video. And then they made one ghost video after this and then never did it again. Because they got called the fuck out. And then this was my... as April Fool's is tomorrow, can we watch... Why am I asking permission? We're gonna watch my original April Fool's video. When I go into the office, I let your videos play randomly for the cats. Hope it helps. Oh, thank you. And I'm sure your cats love my cats. And then this is my first video. So, I guess I have 2 questions. One, are we going to do like our normal 20 minutes of footage and then bail for something else? Or do you want to watch the whole thing and then that's like all we do? And then this live stream is just like a para YouTube appreciation live stream. Because we can do like a little bit and then go do something else like a normal Wheel of Misfortune or something. Or we can just like fuck about for a couple of hours. Short snippets, 20 minutes of each. Okay, so you want to do both. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. But first, we're going to watch my mini documentary on my cats because, yes. Hey everyone, and welcome back. Oh God, no. Paranormal Simulations. Can we stop? This one's a day early. We still have another video coming tomorrow. Shut up. Cora, I've lost weight around my face. Yeah, it's because it's turned down. It was lagging and it wouldn't pause. Which I think means is my okay, my video encoder is still high, but it's not. I'm gonna disable this preview. I don't need it. Did that help? It's still high, but it's nowhere near as high as it was. Okay. Yes, cats are great. This was my first April Fool's video. I did like a little documentary on my cats. Is this where I have to remind you to be nice to my friend? I didn't say anything bad about myself. I just said that I'd lost weight around my face. It was an observation. I didn't do it bad. Yet. Okay. Listening to myself talk sucks, by the way, so. Okay. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Paranormal Simulations video. This one's a day early. We still have another video coming tomorrow, and you'll see why in a minute. Some of you probably already figured it out, but I just wanted to talk about something. God, I was so anxious. Just like, say your words, darling, it's fine. No one's gonna bite you. So for the past year-ish, there's been something weird happening in my home. So I just documented it and I'm going to share it with you today. In the world of the unknown, some entities deny all reasonable explanation. But today, we're investigating 2 of the most elusive beings ever caught on camera. I hope my presenting skills have gotten better since then. Like, it's not bad. It's just not particularly good. Also, look how much longer my hair is. Like, yeah, I finally started looking after my hair and it grew. This is the story of the mimic and the shadow figure. At first glance, she appears to be a normal cat. I hate that transition. I would never use that now. But something isn't quite right. I will say I'm proud of this editing though. She bends like... I could have let it play a little bit longer. Like, it was very... I think I was just so anxious about taking up people's time and space, so I was like, no, it needs to be quick. But yeah, she's a bit strange, that one. She hasn't changed. She's still a bit weird. Creature not meant for this world. She plays fetch, like a dog. She hangs from furniture, like she's forgotten how gravity works. And her meow? No normal cat sounds like this. Hey baby! We analyse the sound that she makes and here are the results. What was it? That she makes and here are the results. Meow analysis. Using many audio recordings of Akari's meows, meaning literally just the one, we have analysed the data using deeply credible formulas. Here are the results. 0% cat, 80% balloon, and 20%... 20%? Okay. 20% otherworldly. Fair. Property of me! You know, if I did something like this now, it'd be like property of Trevor. Is she truly a cat? Or is she something else? Mimicking the behaviour of one. Just slightly. Incorrectly. We may never know her true form, but one thing is certain. This entity is watching, waiting, and pretending. Unlike the mimic, the shadow figure doesn't seek attention. It waits in the darkness. She's always there, just out of sight. You might think you see something in the corner of your eye, but when you turn, nothing is there. She blends perfectly. I got more confident as it went on. I think I still do that. I still start off like a little bit anxious and then I get into the swing of things. But yes, ghost cat. Into her surroundings, vanishing into the void. And when she... Oh, okay. That cut me off, but sure. And when she strikes, you won't see. I remember that was so hard because Umbra's not as photogenic as Akari. So typically we have less photos and videos of Bumble because she's not doing something fucking weird every 5 minutes. So I was like really like scrolling through everything I had and making Freddie do the same thing. And that's why her one was so much shorter, because we just didn't have anything. It coming. We don't know her true... She still does the foot thing. She did that to my hand this morning. And just like fully over my hand and was like, no, you're not going anywhere. It's like, I kind of need my hand, baby. Motives. But one thing is certain. No matter where you go, she's already there. Two entities, polar opposites, but both equally unsettling. One mimics, one vanishes. But who is more dangerous? Oh, did I do a clip of them fighting? She is black. Yes. Don't even know where she is. It got to the point where I just squint at shadows now because I'm like, I have no idea where she is. Bumble! Oh, you're in your basket. Sorry, baby, I couldn't see you. You're a good girl. Oh, Akari, stop being a princess. That's it, go back to sleep. Akari's like... I dared to say Bumble's name. After extensive investigation, that's a definite sign. I didn't get the sound balance of this very good. We had gathered undeniable evidence. These beings exist among us, hidden in plain sight. Skeptics will say that they're just cats, but can that truly explain everything that we've witnessed here today? I'll let you decide, but for now, we must remain vigilant, because whether you see them or not, they are watching. And one thing is clear, I am definitely outnumbered. Oh, I forgot that I did this! Oh, they were only 11 months old. Designation, Akari. I did like little SCP forms for them. Designation, Akari. Age, 11 months. Birthday, 20th of February. Oh my god, girls, it's your birthday soon. I knew it was April, but I had forgotten. It is in my calendar. All the treats. Known allies, Umbra. Classification, question mark. Suspected mimic. Threat level, uncertain. Known abilities, imperfect mimicry. Attempts to act like a cat, but exhibits non-feline behaviours. Fetching, standing, hanging off objects. Extreme flexibility. Bends and contorts in unnatural ways, resembling a ferret. Vocal distortion, emits unsettling balloon-like meows that do not match expected feline vocal patterns. Object manipulation, capable of relocating small relocating small objects, particularly crinkly toys. Cognitive disruption. Observers report confusion when attempting to process her behaviour. Yes. Oh my god, last night she was sitting. I tried to get a picture, but the second I picked up my phone, she moved. But she was sitting on the windowsill, like... It fully looked like the last brain cell had just, like, missed her. And had just, like, left her head. It was hilarious. Observational notes. Fails at basic cat behaviours, but excels at chaos. Hey, a bit like me with human behaviours. Prefers high places and unnatural perching positions. Frequently found dangling from objects as if testing gravity's limits. Occasionally stares at nothing, possibly communicating with unseen forces. Scientific analysis. Fur competition, 90% fluff, 10% unknown. Bone structure, liquid, question mark. Done. Already! Okay, I will get you a new puzzle in a minute. Sound frequency, question mark, hertz, does not match standard cat range. Current status, continues to pretend to be a cat, deception rating 2 out of 10. Under constant surveillance, approach with caution, may attempt to fetch objects to distract prey. This is great. Designation Umbra. Known allies Akari. Classification paranormal shadow entity. Threat level high. Yeah, tell that to my ankles. Yeah, that puzzle was fun. Yes, I will get you a new one. I just want to read this. The puzzles are great for streams. Known abilities: complete darkness, camouflage, fully disappears in low light conditions, becoming nearly undetectable. No, the ghosts are lagging again! Oh. I have done... Oh, my encoder, okay, it's still high, but I really don't know what to do to get it down. So they start lagging when my GPU video encode goes to 70%. Because they were fine when it was on 65, but now it's gone to 70 and it's struggling. I've closed everything. I don't understand. Okay. Teleportation. Appears in different locations without observable movement. Stealth attack. Strikes from the shadows with precise controlled force. Is it maybe the puzzle being on screen while you do other things? No, because... Let me turn... I've closed the puzzle in my browser tabs. I literally... No, and I've even turned the preview off for OBS and it's not changed a thing. So whatever it is, it's not OBS that's doing it. And I don't have the puzzle open. I don't know. I'm wondering if it is just the ghost. I don't know. Stealth attack. Strikes from the shadows with precise controlled force. Psychological warfare. Observers report an overwhelming sense of being watched. Dimensional manipulation. Capable of existing in both seen and unseen realms simultaneously. Observational notes. Frequently vanishes when being looked at directly. No confirmed sighting of her entering or exiting a room, simply appears. Prefers to observe rather than engage, unless provoked. Maybe it's an actual ghost. It's Trevor. Where was I? Glowing eyes occasionally appear in dark corners, unsettling to witnesses. Scientific analysis. Light absorption, 99.9%, nearly Vanta black levels. Movement speed, unknown, not measurable, always already there. Aggression response, highly selective, mostly in response to petting attempts. Current status, exists beyond conventional reality, possible interdimensional traveller. If spotted, do not engage, simply accept your fate. Oh, I love those. They're so cute. Two entities, polar opposite. Is she truly a cat? Or is she something else? Mimicking. Hello, baby. After extensive investigation, we have gathered? Hey, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a little something fun for April Fools. I love the way I was talking about her and she was just like, hello. Should I have spicy noodles or spaghetti today? I had spaghetti bolognese today, so maybe you should have that too. We can match. Just... I'm just going to close this, see what happens. That didn't help either. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. But yes, a new puzzle. We can do that. Oh, look at the birthday doggy. Oh, I can't do that one because it's not horizontal. What about Easter? Let's see this one. It's got some fun colours in it. In here already. I haven't even posted the link yet. There we go. Okay. Well, enjoy. I am curious. What if I don't remember the I don't remember the thing to stop the ghosts. Thinking about it, I was going to turn them off, and just to see what that did. 1 second. I changed so many settings the other day. Ghost off. Okay. See what this does. Wanna watch someone call me your paper? Absolutely not. I am good. It's got to be the ghosts because they're lagging so hard they haven't even turned off. No, they're still on the wheel. I just got lucky. Okay. I don't know why that didn't. Yeah, it's got to be the ghosts. I don't think we can have them on both platforms. It crashes. I think I have to get rid of the ghosts on YouTube because it's crashing everything. Because they're fine now. And my encoder's still high, so it's not even that. Well, they're a bit laggy, but they're significantly better than they were. Okay, hang on, let me... Overlays, YouTube ghosties, go away. I have someone else's live on right now, so I'll see if they have anything on the screen. Well, no, I know that, I think what might be, I have absolutely no idea, but I think what might be happening is because I've got stream elements running both the Twitch ghosts and the YouTube ghosts, that it's stressing the system. And I can only have the ghosts on Twitch. Which sucks, because I got the ghosts partly because they could be used on both. But if it's gonna crash it, then it's gonna crash it. I might reach out to the seller, see if they have any advice. If they don't, they don't, but it's worth an ask. But yeah, anyway. So my oldest video is this one by Lee from Really Haunted. Really fake, debunking 3 haunted videos from Really Haunted. God, even my titles sucked back then. Loving the onesie though. This is when I didn't have like pre-pictures done, and I would just like grab a random what in the paranormal screenshot from somewhere random in the video. Oh, the shape's like an OG. I didn't realise the shape was an OG. Ah, we love the shape. Nice. I was advised not to have my widgets open on stream elements while also using them on screen. I don't have stream elements open, if that's what you mean. I mean, I opened it briefly. Do you definitely need to have the tabs open? I don't have the tabs open. I literally have the puzzle on this page and this browser tab. That's it. Everything else I have embedded into OBS. And it's not OBS stressing the system. Because I did that whole test stream the other night and it was all running absolutely fine. It's only when the ghosts, like, I've only ever encountered problems when I've had like a lot of ghosts on the screen. And I'm thinking that maybe Stream Elements doesn't like doing 2 platforms at the same time, which is stupid because it should be fine. Or maybe I did something wrong and it's not liking it for whatever reason. But I think having the ghosts open on YouTube and Twitch is the problem. I'm happy for the live streaming gods to prove me wrong on that one, but yeah, I've done absolutely everything I can to reduce the amount of shit I have open because I thought maybe that was like grinding my GPU up. And I don't think it is. Because my GPU is still sitting on somewhere between 65 and 70%. Like my video encode, my actual GPU is on 70% as well. And everything's running fine now that I got rid of the YouTube ghosts. So I don't know. Also, I used to be a lot bigger. I have definitely made myself smaller. Interesting. Okay, so video 1, video 2, video 3. Let's go from video 2 because video 1 seems to be a longer one. And then we can do video 2 and 3. Okay. The next one. I bet my sound balance is going to be so bad. I'm not convinced my sound balance is any better. Sound is still one of the things that I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. But I have significantly lowered my music since the beginning. So I guess we'll see. I was also doing this on a laptop that was actively fighting me the entire way. So shout out to Rainbow and Brain for giving me a PC. Well, I paid for it, but you like delivered it. So like, if you guys didn't do that, yeah. Mad respect for Rainbow and Brain. Yes. Interesting. There's normally stuff on this table, and the time the sofa moved, there was no stuff, so there was nothing to get knocked over. Very interesting. You're not going to comment on that? Just nothing? Okay. So now I would comment on the fact that something was obviously happening with his chair and we just cut to this screen for reasons. Oh, the camera just so happens to be on the table. How convenient.
Been a while since this happened. Hang on, let me just sort my microphone out.
Is that a gas stove? My reaction to my gas stove coming on like that would not be, oh my god, let me go. It wouldn't be, oh, let me go get my camera. It would be, turn it off. Fuck the YouTube video at that point. Turn the gas stove off.
That is not
Terrible. I thought this would be significantly worse. But yeah, past Para makes a good point. Turn the fucking gas stove off.
generally 99% of the time turned off.
Then turn it off. We've seen it now. If that's what you were waiting for, just turn it off. Got to get a good selfie with the gas stove being on. You know, just in case.
Can you turn this off?
Really?
You've got 10 seconds.
Imagine wasting your gas with the price of gas these days for this. Just gonna be nitpicky, he did not give that 10 seconds. He did not. What was the point of turning that light on? Why are we looking at this control?
There you go.
Right. I'm so done. Like, onesie on. Just like, why are we here? Like, in all honesty, I think this was actually my second video. But my first one I removed because I wasn't happy with it. Like it's gone. I deleted it. But yeah, I'm just like so over it. He does make enough money, to be fair. But still.
So yeah,
making such a fuss. At the time, his chair reclined on its own. Oh, we can't see. Right, yeah, so we can't see where the control is. So theoretically, child, behind the chair, out of sight. Or even himself setting it off. Or even him setting it off himself out of sight. Yes. I think I put a lot more notes on the screen back then because I wasn't like saying the things out loud. And I'm like, dude, why did you not say that? So I'd put a lot more on the screen. With the control, somebody else out here hiding. At this point, when the camera stops and swaps, they've run out and round. And the kid behind the sofa, or the person behind the sofa, could have moved at any point. Because when a camera swaps, it doesn't mean we're following the same timeline. It could have been immediate, it could be 10 minutes, it could be an hour. We don't know how long between the overhead footage and handheld footage. Okay, where were we? Okay, I make good points. Hara knows something.
That shocked me, but then hearing that scared me. Like, that's something.
Yeah, dude, you look absolutely terrified. That is the face of a person that is scared.
I don't, I've never. Some things are like cool, if you see it, but the stove is never one of them things. That's probably happened 5 or 6 times.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't have a gas stove, but can't you turn that off at the wall? Like, don't they have dead switches? Because if you're catching your stove randomly coming on, one, I would be getting someone, like a tradesman, to come out and check that. And secondly, I would be turning it off. Also, why have you got your camera there when it can't see the stove if you're worried about your stove coming on? Surely you could have put it in this corner of the room so it's facing the kitchen. You still would have got the view of the room. It's just a very odd placement if you're concerned about the stove. Agreed. Para knows lots of things. No, Ben. Okay, fair, but no.
Explain to me why you're turning this on.
That is the face of a grifter. Yes. Yes, it is.
I usually turn this off at the...
No, you won't.
No, you won't. Oh. Yeah, I usually turn it off at wall.
Yeah, then Okay, so he doesn't want to turn it off at the wall. Okay.
Tell me your name.
Lad. No.
Can you do that again? Do it.
Honestly, if my gas stove turned on, I would either repair or replace it. I don't fuck with fire. Yes, exactly. You don't... Gas stoves, not something to fuck about with. I'm noticing the Lancashire-ness. I'm scared. I think he's from Manchester. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he's from Manchester. Not 100%.
Again, why the camera's on you. Do it again why I'm here. Turn these on. All of them though. All 5 of them.
I look so tired and unimpressed. Great. Well, it's obviously not going to happen when you're in the room. Does anything ever happen? I haven't watched him much. I've seen debunking videos on him here and there, but does anything ever happen when he's in the room? I'm just curious.
Alexa.
I don't think so. I think... Ow, I just smacked my knee on my desk. I think I've watched enough of his shit now to sort of... Yeah, not really. Can we not? He's still wearing his crusty shorts. Yeah, He only ever wears his shorts. I don't understand men that only wear shorts, to be honest. Like, don't your legs get cold?
So, what time is it?
It's 10:08 p.m.
That device is on.
Okay, and I don't get the point of half of this, but okay.
Make this chair go again. Do what you've just done. You're a coward. I say it to you every time. You do things and then you hide. And you're not going to communicate with me.
Only when it's convenient to you, to be honest, because the amount of shit you've caught on camera, like your SLS stick figure bollocks. But then the ghost apparently doesn't like that because it can't hide on the camera and it doesn't like it, yet it's constantly in the camera. Which doesn't make any sense within itself. If it didn't like the camera or the SLS camera, surely it would just like not be on it, not constantly wander through it every 5 seconds. Most men have a layer of leg fur. Okay, fair point. I will give you that. Fair point. But also, wearing a pair of trousers every once in a while wouldn't kill you, you know?
Bangs do not help. Bangs do not show you're powerful.
I don't wear shorts all the time though. Maybe so, but is that really keeping you warm? I mean, I don't think so. Granted, my leg hair's not as bad as like a really hairy man's, but my leg hair doesn't help keep me warm. If anything, it's just irritating as shit.
Bang it again.
Start communication.
Start communication. I am trying.
$1.
I kid you not.
That sofa's away from the wall. It's not normally. Well, he doesn't have that sofa anymore. But historically, that sofa was normally not away from the wall. I have never shaved my legs, so I don't know any different. That is fair, Ben.
It's just said $1.
3.
And look what's there.
Of course. Because every random Brit just has $1 in their house. Bangs don't make you powerful. Then can you bang for me? Yep, I know. I know. It's ridiculous. Also, I'm pretty sure somebody is in the... Either the sound was overlaid, which I don't think it was. It could have been. But it wouldn't have been particularly... That sofa moves so easily. That somebody's in the cupboard under the stairs and just like banged on the door. But it was very loud, so I don't know. I'm not good with sound levels still. I'm convinced they have the same shorts every video. He also wears the same t-shirt every video, so I'm low-key convinced he has like 2 pairs of the same shorts and like maybe more than that, but like at least 2 pairs of the same shorts and like 3 or 4 t-shirts that are exactly the same, and he just like cycles through the same outfit. So, I mean, technically I do the same thing and you guys don't bully me for it. I'm always in like black joggers and a variation of one of my t-shirts. Of like my 5 t-shirts. And then when I go outside, it's one of those t-shirts and, I don't know, my jeans. Right, okay. Oh, I've run out of... Listen, I own like 5 pairs of the same lounge pants because they are comfortable as fuck. Exactly! Like, if... Shorts are a choice, I will give him that. for all seasons. We care about the wearer of the clothing, not the clothing itself. That is very true. When you don't like somebody, you get more nitpicky about them. But I was going to say something. I completely forgot what it was. Brain, please. No, it's gone. Okay, never mind.
T.
Say something else. That's obviously an intelligent answer. Literally, it was there.
So it's an intelligent answer. And then he literally turns it off. No, but Lee has one pair of shoes. Okay, but Lee is also a man. And, ouch. This is not an excuse. Oh, short. Okay. Do we know this, though? Or is it just like he has the same pair of shorts in, like, multiple the same pair of shorts? I don't know his laundry habits. He doesn't publicize that. Because, like, Fredo has, like, the same, like, 2 different versions of the same type of cargo trousers. And then he got a hole in one of his t-shirts, so I bought him the same t-shirt to replace it. And then he hasn't thrown away the one with the hole in it, because I just found them both in the laundry, and I was like, for fuck's sake, dude.
You will be scared.
Nothing you do can scare me.
Well, that's bullshit, because you say every other 5 seconds that you're scared.
But then hearing that scared me.
Right, okay.
Okay, I get what I was going for with that, but that was terribly done.
Tea break. I need a cup of tea for this.
Do something.
I have tea.
The banging doesn't scare me. That isn't scaring me. I'm not even going to open the door.
I'm going to say this now. Maybe it's not going to, but I really think that sofa's going to move. He is spending a lot of...
So what did I say?
Going to, but I really think...
I'm not even going to open the door.
I'm going to say this now. Maybe it's not going to, but I really think that sofa's...
Editing realization. The sofa is away from the wall. Again, because someone is in the cupboard banging. Huh. Me and past me came to the same realization. That's great.
Gonna move. He is spending a lot of time... But 1, it's off the wall. And 2, he's spending a lot of time hanging around the sofa, shining his camera down the back, proving there's no one there.
But I think I'm going to get both connects out, you know, so we've got the whole of the living room covered.
God, I covered this video, these videos like a year ago. He is still doing the same shit. I reacted to him fairly recently. And it was exactly the same as this. There's no evolution, there's no growth, there's no... nothing. That's sad.
They don't work.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do now. It's a bit too early for me to go to bed, but at the same time, I'm a bit freaked out. Stacey is home tomorrow, so this is my last night home alone now, so it's not
okay.
It's not too bad. I've only got one more to deal with.
Okay, who sleeps with their curtains open? Like, the sun's gonna come up and it's gonna blast through that window. Nah. I'm good.
Oh, is he claiming to be sleepwalking?
Paranormal activity, anybody? If you are that scared in your home, do something about it. Cleanse that shit. Exactly. I'd be scared someone's watching me if I had mine open, especially since I'm on the first floor. Yeah, exactly. He's made a fortune doing the same stuff all the time. Yeah, no, I know he has, and it's sick. Exactly, I keep my curtains closed. I keep my curtains closed, and I also have... We originally put them up to, like, reflect the sun, but we have, like, reflective... It's somewhere between bubble wrap and foil. Like, Velcroed to the window. And the one in the living room came down. Because we didn't need it anymore. Because none of the curtains are blackout curtains. And I do want to upgrade the curtains at some point. But when we were first looking at doing it, the girls were kittens and we're just going to shred the shit out of curtains. So I didn't want to invest the money in it. And then shit happens and we just haven't been in a place to do it since, really. But eventually I do want to upgrade the curtains. But in the meantime, this is a good workaround. So yeah, we have the blackout foil thing just pulled down at night. Yeah, I've just added blackout fabric to the back of the curtains. I like. Yeah, I'm struggling to find curtains that I like because also everything's such shit these days. It's with everything as well. Literally everything is such shit quality these days. And it's basically impossible to tell what's good quality and what's not good quality. And I don't want to... Yeah. Yeah, I've started to go to Goodwill. Like, I want to get my sofa from Goodwill. Preferably. Like, if I have to buy it new, then I have to buy it new, but I prefer not to. But I need 1, 2, 3, 4 single curtains for in here, or like double curtains, whatever. But I need 2 full sets of curtains for in here, and 1 full set of curtains for the bedroom. But yeah, it's just a case of finding something I like that also fits the windows, because I currently have 1 full curtain over there, and then 1 panel over here that doesn't go all the way across the window. So my pride flag is just in the way, acting as a curtain, which is not great. It looks tacky as shit. I love my pride flag. Nothing wrong with the pride flag. The pride flag is serving. It's doing a great job. But as a curtain, just cable tied to the curtain rail, it looks a bit tacky. I would like to upgrade it. My pride flag can have its own place somewhere else. Not there. Always close the curtains at night. Yeah, try sheets, even if you can find the right ones. Okay, that's good to know. Yes, I am hopefully going to a different thrift store, charity shop, whatever. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday in the morning. If that plan is still happening. Oh, my shoulder. So, fingers crossed, apparently this one has a bigger, like, homeware department. So, fingers crossed for a sofa, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I would like to get one before it starts getting really, really hot in the summer, though, because sometimes Fredo is, like, he's, like, 100 degrees all the time. He's boiling. He's my heat lamp. Which is great in the winter, but in the summer, absolutely not. Get the fuck away from me. And yeah, I would kind of like a sofa that's not broken to sleep on in the summer, if it comes to that. But yeah, buying shit is just, it's not simple anymore. There's so much cheap crap out there that it just makes it so hard. I'm like, that too can be useful if I'm with a lady. What is it with like, I swear, in relationships, one person has to be freezing all the time and the other person has to be a heat lamp. And it's just like, that's it. I get it. Check it for bed bugs before getting a sofa. I think typically here it has to be checked for stuff like that. And treated. Yin and yang, yeah. I've been described as a human radiator. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a reptile and Freddie is my heat lamp. That is what we say. I did get an armchair from a really nice place. How many sofas are you going to get? One. I was thinking about doing like one and a poof or like some beanbags I can just throw in the cupboard or something. Because like the only person that uses the sofa other than me and Freddie is you, Squidge. So we originally got the sofa bed for you and you have literally never used it. Because you just fall asleep on the L shape. You don't pull it out. It's fine. If you're comfy like that, you're comfy like that. But I spent a lot of money on a cheap piece of crap that has caved in and needs to be replaced. So I would rather not do that again. Also, the L shape really limits what we can do with this room. And I don't want an L shape. I want like a large 2-seater or a 3-seater sofa. And then that'll be fine. Not leather. I want fabric because leather sucks. It's freezing in the winter and it's hot and sticky in the summer. And I detest it. Anyway.
What in the paranormal activity is this?
I made the same joke. That's great.
All right.
Look, this is where he gets possessed or whatever, because this shadow right here is gonna like go into his body. And I don't remember what happens next. Is he gonna barf or what? I don't know. There it goes. Waiting for a hairball.
Can we talk about how he foreshadowed this with his wife or whoever is only away? How he foreshadowed this with...
I should have put these on the screen for longer. I think I do now. Also with I'm not sleepwalking in the previous video. Gotta say these shorts are a running joke in the community. They are. I have heard about it.
His wife or whoever is only away. I'm assuming they're married, they might not be. Is only away for one more night. And now he's sleepwalking, looking for her. The foreshadowing.
Yes, my guy, there's a tattoo on your arm. Well done.
Yes, you have a tattoo. Well done.
It's almost as if we're the same person.
This is so bad.
Alright, was busy with the puzzle. I am always cold to touch, but I also like it cold. I'm that man that is always in a t-shirt. I like to be cold as well, and you guys need a new puzzle. So, go back to all categories. Oh, this one could be cute. Mm. And then pen and replace pinned message. Cool, done.
This is so cringy. Okay.
Yeah, okay, he's done. What words of wisdom did I have after this?
Dying night in my haunted house starts off with
Oh, did I just read that? Okay, I read that first now. Yeah, you're gonna do that as well. Of course you are. Thank you. I would say this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
okay. And then the third one, Poltergeist goes insane, this will blow your mind. Doubtful.
I've been promising it for a while now, and tonight I'm going to be putting the Connect on. I'm actually going to start using it now, probably most nights. I'm going to always have it around. I'm just going to kind of do what I used to do in the past tonight with the Connect, because nothing's happened at the minute in the house. This is kind of a pre-planned thing. I'm going to pull the recliner chair into the middle of the room. I'm going to use this tonight, you know, just a normal turn dial radio, what you do yourself. Right, I've got the Connect on. I'm actually stood.
Oh my god. Because, yeah, when I first started doing this, I would just like blind watch something, the entirety of it, and then edit it, and it was such a long process. It was ridiculous.
In the
Yeah, I was fine.
you know, what you do yourself. Right, I've got the
And then I was like bored as shit. Just like, nah. Why am I here?
Connect on. I'm actually stood in the corner of the room near the door. I've not lost my mind or anything. Basically, just a quick warning, anybody what's sensitive to lights and flashing things.
Yes. I do like flash warnings. I think Lee is generally pretty good with flash warnings. So, yes, credit where credit is due. I was thinking of another team that's really not good with flash warnings, but I don't feel like getting myself in trouble tonight, so I'm just going to move on.
Just be careful in this part, because you're going to be seeing this camera while the Connect's on, and the Connect light sends pulse.
Okay, may not like the guy for, you know, obvious reasons, but at least he put a light warning on this video. I'll give props where it's due, so good job, Lee.
This has probably been the best tool I've ever used.
Right, the reason these Connects don't work is because it's scanning for literally anything humanoid. The lighting in here is terrible. It's struggling to see, it's struggling to connect to anything. It will be trying to latch onto anything even remotely humanoid, even if it's not. And it's just guessing. Also, with the terrible quality and the really bad light, it is very easy to do things like masking or green screen stuff and fake this kind of thing.
I do like that I've moved sort of more into behaviour and psychology with my debunking rather than trying to stick with the green screen masking stuff, the technology stuff that I'm really not sure on, and that I have found a level of comfort in being able to say, hey, I don't know this is not my specialty. Go watch somebody else that does know about that stuff. Like, I'm always open to like learn stuff, and I'm sure I have learned things as I have, you know, gone on this journey, and I will continue to learn things. But I do like that I have reached that level of, I don't know this, go watch somebody else for that, but I can talk about this, and I'm not simply just trying to copy and emulate the other debunkers. I think right at the beginning I was still scared to have an opinion, especially an opinion that differed to so many other people's. And while I think me and the debunkers do majority agree on a lot of things, we are different people, we do have different opinions on things. And while I'm not medically trained, I'm not pretending to have a psychology degree or anything, it is nice, I think, that I am able to apply this knowledge that I have learned through life experience, through self-research, and through therapy. And bring these sort of behaviours and where narratives don't work and everything to light, and that being more sort of my thing, because I'm not saying nobody does it, but I don't see that in the community very much. It might be like more than narrative poking, you get a lot of that. To be fair, you do get a lot of that. But the whole talking about the nervous system and how that can affect the body, and talking about subconscious reactions, or well, that doesn't make sense because if they really thought that, then why are they doing this? Or, you know, those sort of things that I've picked up in therapy and all the rest of it. I think it's nice that I have my own, not my own thing necessarily, because, you know, anybody that knows this stuff can obviously talk about it, but I don't know, just like having my own strengths. I think it's nice that I've allowed myself to have that. And yeah, I'm not trying to like copy Beardo, copy the shape and all the rest of it. I don't know if it's really worth watching the rest of this, to be honest. I think we've got a good gauge. I thought it was going to be funnier and I thought it was going to be cringier, but other than the fact that I was scared of my own shadow and didn't say very much, yeah, it's not been as funny as I thought it would be. I think because I was so anxious, it was just me being like, I don't know, a little bit frightened. But yeah, this was nice. I think though we might pop over to the wheels. Or we might have a quick break. You know, so people can like bathroom, get a drink, get a snack. Like, I know you guys can do that whenever you want, but like if you don't want to miss anything, we can go on a quick break. We can go do all that. I can make a cup of tea and then we can come back and do the wheel. I have added a few more teams on here. If there is anybody not on here that you think should be on here, by all means, let me know. I'm happy to add anything. I've also added Steve's House of the Dead because while he's technically not his own channel, I don't think it would be that hard to find somebody who has gone there. But also, we have a thing against Steves. Like, I'm sorry if you're a Steve. There probably are good Steves out there. And if you are a good Steve, we're not talking about you. We are generalizing the shit Steves. And we have a thing against shit Steves. So I added Steve's House of the Dead. We've also got 2 Ghost Girls. They're new. Exactly. Ugh, the poopy Steves. Yeah. Who else is new? Kelsey Davies. I've missed Red Goat Hunters on here twice for some reason. I added Paranormal Files. I know they're sort of longer and more documentary-esque, but I don't know. Paranormal Quest, Project Fear, Resident Undead we did last time, and that's when I added them. We've got Scarlet and Shotzi. The Ghost Guy. And that's it at the moment. I've sort of been keeping an eye on paranormal teams that the other debunkers are covering and sort of like in ones that I think might be okay. But yes, if you guys ever have any suggestions for the wheel, by all means, let me know. But yes, we're going to go on a quick BRB. And when we come back, we will get started with the wheel.
She's a ghost buster with no ghost. Kicks down myths, burns the post. Data queen with a ninja screen. Paranormal's worst dream. Her roulette spins a calculated sin. Her moves so slick, where do I begin? But the cat, yeah, the cat, always stealing the show. Fluffy paws in the glow. twitch on her shoulder, it sits. A partner in a paranormal bliss. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tales. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal. She's a ghost buster with no ghost. Kicks down myths, burns the post. Data queen with a ninja screen. Paranormal's worst dream. Her roulette spins a calculated sin. Her moves so slick, where do I begin? But the cat, yeah, the cat, always stealing the show. Fluffy paws in the glow. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal. She dives in deep, no surface lies. Ripping through webs with research eyes. Skeptics rise, fakers hide. She's got the facts, no room for pride in the cat. That smug fly still the spotlight every time. Whiskers twitch on her shoulder, it sits. A partner in a paranormal bliss. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tales. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal. She's a ghost buster with no ghost. Kicks down myths, burns the post. Data queen with a ninja screen. Paranormal's worst dream. Her roulette spins a calculated sin. Her moves so slick, where do I begin? But the cat, yeah, the cat, always stealing the show. Fluffy paws in the glow. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal. She dives in deep, no surface lies. Ripping through webs with research eyes. Skeptics rise, fakers hide. She's got the facts, no bitch on her shoulder sits. A partner in a paranormal bliss. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tales. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal. She's a ghost buster with no ghost. Kicks down myths, burns the post. Data queen with a ninja screen. Paranormal's worst dream. Her roulette spins a calculated sin. Her moves so slick, where do I begin? But the cat, yeah, the cat, always stealing the show. Fluffy paws in the glow. Paranormal simulation, she's on your tail. No more tricks, no tall tale. Paranormal simulations, rolling the wheel. Truth cut short, yeah, that's the deal.
And I am back. I hope that we are all back. We're all good. We've got snacks, we've got drinks. We did all the things that we needed to do. And I guess we will shuffle this because this is all in alphabetical order now. We shall shuffle this and we shall see what we get. I am nervous, to be honest. I don't know why. I just had a scone with jam and cream. Ooh, nice. Oh no, please no. If they find out, if we do this and they find out, yum, you and your damn scones. Just had some cinnamon popcorn I made over the weekend. I mean, I hate cinnamon, but if you liked cinnamon, I'm assuming you do, but like if a person liked cinnamon, I'm sure that would be good. Personally, no. But that is a controversial opinion that gets me a lot of hate, that I don't like cinnamon. It's cinnamon and sugar. Nice. It does sound good, like, in theory. Do we do this? Or do I take the safer option and respin? Because, like, I'm fine doing it. My sister-in-law made us some scones. Nice. The safer option. I mean, I was nervous about Spectral and I did that too. It's just Adam was mouthing off in my comments the other day. And if the TikTok crew figured it out. I don't know. I need my emotional support shape or my emotional support beardo here. I need a bigger, badder debunker. To be honest, my biggest problem with Ghost Trip Investigation is they just don't shut the fuck up, to be quite honest. And it's not that I'm scared, it's that I don't have mods, essentially. Like, I've got Rainbow. Rainbow's amazing. But for the level, like, I don't even know if Rainbow's modded on YouTube or not, to be honest. But, I don't really have YouTube mods. And I'm worried about, like, doing something to kick everything off and then sort of trying to control stream and mod and it being, like, a whole thing. So that's more what my problem with it is. Annoying is bad. I mean, they're all fucking annoying, to be honest. Okay, try again. No, we just did Ghost Club. I'm not doing Ghost Club again. Okay. That time lucky? No, we just did the boys. It's not... Come on. We just did the boys. I'm in a ghost hunting group, not on YouTube, but we are on Facebook. Nice. I'm in Debunkers Anonymous on Facebook. I'm not doing the boys. We just did the boys. This wheel sucks tonight. Okay, slap tam. I can work with that. I actually don't, out of the reaction channels, I don't mind slap tam all that much. Okay. Fucking titles though. I want one about 20 minutes. There's this one at, oh, there's this one. The 22-minute one might be the best. Yeah, that's looking at the best one time-wise. So we will go for scary videos too real to ignore. I thought I had Bumble, I don't. It was my shadow again.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham.
And I'm trying to...
You're about to see some serious...
Trying to pause the video, please. Thank you. Today we're diving into a new collection of chilling scary videos that have left viewers questioning what they're seeing. From a frightening feature film deep inside a tunnel to a possible ghost caught on camera at a well-known haunted location, and even a bizarre shapeshifter moment captured on the news. These clips are difficult to explain. Join us as we analyse scary videos that feel too real to ignore. Slapdown presents footage of a mysterious tunnel explorer, a thermal oh my god. The amount of times I've edited this word out of a fucking video. Anomaly. There we go. Anomaly. Probably not right. I tried. In a courthouse and a strange beam in the night sky. Also featured are alleged ghost sightings of a historic mansion and unexplained activity in a retirement home. Okay. Let's just get started then.
Scary videos. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Cute.
This scary video was shared on TikTok by user Herb Explorers, who document their journeys through abandoned and underground locations. In this clip, the group enters a mysterious tunnel that opens up into a sprawling underground labyrinth. As they push deep,
my first thought with like a random ass tunnel like this in the middle of the woods is bootlegging. Like, is it an old bootlegging tunnel or something? Granted, I don't know where this is. I'm assuming it's America. It could be anywhere. But that was my first thought.
Deeper, they come across scattered children's clothing lying in the dust. The garments appear dirty and discarded, adding an unsettling layer to what's already a claustrophobic
I don't like the implication of this, to be honest. That looks very iffy and small. It does.
setting. According to the uploaders, the exploration lasted roughly 5 hours. As time wore on, the air grew thick with dust and the team began to feel disoriented, struggling to retrace their steps through the maze of corridors.
Surely, if you were... Yeah, because that looks like they've attempted to fill it in. Like, it used to be a bigger doorway. 0 out of 10 could not pay me to do that. Done. Okay, Squidge, I'll get you a new puzzle in a minute. Old mines, maybe. Yeah, it's like an old mine or some sort of old tunnel. It looks like it's been filled in. I would, well, maybe not these days. I would have done that. The puzzles are fun. Oh, good. I'm glad. I used to love, I don't think I've actually been, oh my god, my chair will not move. Thank you. I haven't actually been like real caving, but I've done like simulated caving. So like it was safe structures and like systems and stuff. Which by that it was like big PVC pipe like embedded underground. Working and lurking. That's fine, Sage Rat, welcome in. But yeah, this just looks like something that has been filled up. My main concern with tunnels like that, I cannot sit in frame ever. My main concern with tunnels like that is air quality. Like, I would be concerned about there actually being enough oxygen down there, like proper oxygen down there. But also, I would be concerned, like, if they were, it seems like they were out urbexing. Oxygen is good. Oxygen is good. It seems like they were out urbexing. And, like, yes, urbexing is super dangerous. But, like, surely if you were out doing that, you would have, like, I don't know, spray paint or something. I don't know. Literally something in your bag that you could make markers with. Like, maybe not spray paint because that's permanent. And I know the whole point of urbexing is to, like, leave it untouched. But the mouse spinning, I'm on it. But just something that you could place down to like try and find your way back. I think it's very irresponsible to not have some sort of, you know, because of that I'm going to be an absolute dick with this puzzle. Probably not. I might. Who knows? Yeah, but anyway, I feel like it's really irresponsible to not have a way back, like a way out, a way to know which way you came. It's not just air quality, but also things like rat and bat droppings with various viruses. Yes, that is very true. Like breadcrumbs or string. Something, yeah. Like, you got lost in there for 5 hours. If that is true, I don't really have a reason to believe it's not true. But you should have something. I can't find the finger emoji. Okay. Chalk, easy to wash off. That's a good point. Yeah, chalk. Just something. Irresponsible people doing irresponsible things. Or reflective tape. That's also another good one, actually. I didn't think of that either. But yeah, you should have something so you can find your way back.
But it's a blink and you miss it moment around the 20-second mark that's
Oh, of
drawn
course
the
it
most
is.
attention.
Was it that little light thing?
When the footage is slowed down, what appears to be a dark figure can be seen peering around a tunnel corner.
I knew it. Dark figure, literally the lightest thing in this tunnel. Slap ham! Yes, slap ham. Can I can do frames now. I learnt. Am I going the right way? That is not a figure. That is a light reflection that just looks like eyes. That is pareidolia at its finest. Oh, you joined me. Oh my god, so great. Yeah. It's just a little light reflection and it's gone. Yep. How was it? But yeah, the dark shadow, literally the lightest thing in the tunnel.
Corner just ahead of the group. The shape is brief, barely a frame or two, and it's partially obscured by shadow, but the outline seems distinctly human.
No, it doesn't. Nothing about that is remotely human.
Commenters spotted the figure after the video was uploaded. The explorers themselves reportedly didn't notice it at the time, which only made the clip more unnerving once it began circulating online. Some viewers suggested it could be a trick of light and shadow in the narrow tunnel, or perhaps another explorer or homeless person sheltering underground.
It's not a person. It disappears into a wall. It's light. Yes, T-Club.
The environment is dark and dusty, and brief visual artifacts aren't uncommon in low-light footage. Others weren't so sure. They pointed to the figure's stillness, the way it appears to be watching the group from just around the bend, and the fact that no one else was encountered during the 5-hour exploration. So what do you think was lurking in that tunnel? A play of light in a
My ghost looks like he's having a great time. They all look like they're having the best time. Look at them.
dusty underground passage? Or was something genuinely unexplained caught on camera that day?
No. But yeah, since I've turned the YouTube ones off, it's been absolutely fine. And my system, it's actually dropped. No, it's back up. Okay, never mind. Yeah, my system's running exactly the same. So I think it was a Stream Elements problem.
This scary video was shared on Reddit by user subject-bottle8902, who says they captured something unexplained while working at a local courthouse. According to the poster, the courthouse entrance is fitted with both a metal detector and a thermal camera. One day last week, they noticed something odd on the thermal display near the front door. But when they looked, there was nothing there.
Well, just first off, it's not hot enough to be a person. Second off, I don't know. I'm tired.
No, it's not. I think I call it one.
My guess is just it's a warm patch in the room. It kind of looks humanoid. Like, that's an arm. That's a hand, which will be attached to a different arm. Head. Body. I kind of see it. I don't know if trickery's going on here or what. Probably a heat event. Fair. Didn't think of that. I'm tired. I don't think of these things. I also don't know American buildings very well, to be fair. So I, like here, we've all got like storage heaters. So it would be like a heat source coming off of a wall. You guys have like heater vents and stuff like that, which is different. So I wouldn't like automatically think of that. Spooky. No, that was like an arm movement. I don't know. I think there's some trickery going on here.
No, it's not. I mean, I'm going
That was a sort of movement. It's warm above the door. Courthouses are older buildings. Usually they have old and new heating. Yeah, if it was just like a solid patch, I'd be like, it doesn't look hot enough to be a person. I'm pretty sure people show up warmer than that on thermal guns. I honestly don't know. Could it be the reflection on the glass? Also, the doors look glass. What's on the other side? Yeah, I don't know. Could it be... Could there actually be a person? And it's like through the door and like... Because that looks white. Like this looks frosted. It might not be frosted. It kind of looks frosted. Like misty glass. But this looks white. So is there a wall here? And then there's someone... Because your walls are like paper. Like what's in the hallway? And is there a room on the left? Yeah, like is there a person in what I think is this room? And that's why they're not as hot. Because it kind of looks like a seated person.
The poster says they tried to rationalise it, a reflection, a sense of...
There is a wall there. Okay, it looked murky because it was paused. There is a wall there. It could be 2 videos. And it's possible, but with how much it's being wobbled around, I don't know how easy that would be to do. It's a lot of lining up. My first guess would be there's a person on the other side of this wall and whoever is recording this legitimately thinks that something weird's going on. I don't know.
Residual heat from someone who'd just walked past, but they couldn't find an explanation that fit. When they mentioned it to other people working in the building, the reaction wasn't surprising. Apparently, the courthouse has a long history.
I want to look at the actual camera.
When they...
No. This isn't moving. Wait. This isn't... They're moving this around. If it was live footage, surely the image on the screen would be moving too. Why do they have heat vision when everyone's working? I'm assuming this is a playback because it's static. Is there just someone sat at their desk in another room? That was my first thought. But this is static footage and they're wobbling this thing around and it's not moving.
Sensor glitch, residual heat from someone who'd just walked past.
Wait, are they? Are they wobbling it around or are they just... It's on a... No, is it? I don't know. Is it on a... It's on a tripod. Maybe they're not wobbling it around and because they're waving their phone around so much, it looks like they're wobbling it around.
But they couldn't find an explanation that fit. When they mentioned it to other people working in the building, the reaction wasn't surprising. Apparently, the
No, I'm going back with option A. And is someone just in the other room on their desk? Because that it looks like somebody has their back to this wall because you can see all the little signs on it. And it's not very hot. Like, humans on heat guns run a lot hotter than yellow. So that to me feels like they're further away. Could be a piece of paper in the window. Heat would still go through the paper, we just can't see them. True. But no, normally whenever Sam and Colby or whatever are running around with a heat gun, people are like red. So with it being this cold down in yellow, with a little bit of a heat signature up here, I'm thinking there's just a person at their desk and it's like through the wall. Yeah, and how far away they are. Yeah, so we're going with true they are, but maybe it's because the person's further away. Yeah. So we're going with person just minding their own business at work.
That fit. When they mentioned it to other people working in the building, the reaction wasn't surprising. Apparently, the courthouse has a long history of strange encounters. Several staff members shared their own paranormal stories. One popular theory among courthouse regulars is that the figure belongs to a woman who was once tried, convicted, and sentenced to death in that very building. Whether that history is connected to the thermal anomaly is anyone's guess. Skeptics have pointed out that thermal cameras can be tripped by heat reflections off glass doors, vents pushing warm air, or even insects landing on the lens. Any of these could...
But again, it would be warmer. It would be more like this.
produce a vaguely humanoid shape under the right conditions. Others
I still like it's a person through the wall theory. I also kind of like heat reflection. Maybe it is. I don't know enough about thermal cameras for that. But I'm still going with option number one. It's just dude at his desk.
aren't so sure. They note that the figure doesn't drift or dissipate the way a heat artifact normally would. So what do you think that thermal figure really was? A stray heat signature caused by something perfectly ordinary? Or a ghost caught on camera, still lingering in the building where her fate was sealed?
I mean, if it is a ghost, why is she just like chilling and sat? Because that really does look like a seated person, like with the height and the arm movements and everything. They look seated. She's still working. God, could you imagine?
No, it's not. I wouldn't call this one right away.
Oh,
This unsettling clip comes from a viewer submission, and it's one of those ghost videos where the backstory makes it even more compelling. According to the submitter, Chris Jesse, his friend was working.
I wish they'd walked through that door just to see what's on the other side. Yeah, but they never do that. That would be common sense. Remember, common sense is banned here. You get banned for common sense.
Oh, did you see that? I didn't get that.
Okay, framing it. Can we frame it a bit faster, please? Let's take forever. Hey, Kiwi. Thank you for redeeming your emotional support stream, Ghost.
Who? What are you, a fucking owl?
Agnes was a 1930s glamour model. Their advice to you is metal in the microwave is never a good idea. Make sure you return them to Trevor when you leave. How are you? Oh, okay. Okay, so there's like a black blob. I'm good, thank you. Just trying to take this video frame by frame. I'm not even sure it's doing it. To be honest.
Security monitor in her office, filming the screen with her phone.
Just wiggling every day.
Are you telling me that was not a fly with like how that darted off the screen? It was just like small, it was sort of wobbling a little bit and then just whoosh. Gives me fly energy. I've just finished my late Easter shopping for Minnie. Like, eggs are expensive and cheap at the same time. Yeah, I get that. I got little man an egg. He gets a lot of chocolate. So I tend to get him like an egg and then a small present as well. So I got him just like that. It's not big. Easter egg, which is chilling in my fridge. And then I got him 2 Choose Your Own Adventure Minecraft books, which aren't called Choose Your Own Adventure because that's copyrighted. Because the first person to write a Choose Your Own Adventure book sucked. Hi Wayne, welcome in. And so yes, he will get both of those. But he's 50-50 as to whether he's going to complain at me for that, because he always whines at me for getting him books. But at the same time, this is Minecraft and it's Choose Your Own Adventure. No way, it's copyrighted. Wasn't he allergic to chocolate? He wasn't allergic, it was just he would give him a really bad stomach. And he seems to have grown out of it, thankfully. I have some of mine from the 70s and 80s. I love those books. I've never had one. I've never done one. There's some FNAF ones that I would kind of like to get. But yeah, there's like... He struggles with reading. Not like he's bad at it, but he's a child and doesn't like to do it. So I was like, maybe this will help. Maybe this won't count as a book because technically it's a book, but technically it's not. It's also a game. And I don't know whether that will count or not. So we shall see. I shall report back. I used to absolutely devour books when I was younger. Same. So did I. He's far more of a game and TV person. Or a run around outside, 15 hours kind of person. Which I all love for him. But I am trying to support him in his reading as well, as that is something that has been discussed. He also complains at me for getting him clothes. Which is funny. Because for Christmas and stuff, I used to do like... Mum started it, but it was like something you want, something you need, something to wear, and something to read. So you'd always get like a book, a piece of clothing. How dare I be clothed? I know, he's like, I have enough clothes. And I'm like, okay, that's absolutely fine. I don't have to buy you clothes for the size you are now. You're a growing boy. You're gonna grow. I could buy you, you know, some like cute Minecraft hoodies or Pokemon hoodies or whatever for a size up. And then you get to wear them when you get bigger. What if we don't wanna? Tough shit. We grow as we grow. Oh, wait. Well, you know, there's nudist colonies if you really don't want to wear clothes. That's up to you. But yeah. So no, he gets fussy at me sometimes for things, which is fine. Like, he's allowed his opinions and his preferences, but it's funny. It's like, Mum! In case you missed it, Minnie is getting an Easter egg hunt with her cousin on Sunday, but she doesn't know she's having a sleepover with my sister-in-law and her cousin. Oh, that's so cute. Remo? Oh my gosh, should I say, oh. I was like, I don't think you meant to say that. But yes, that's adorable. Gotta love autocorrect.
Oh, did you see that? I didn't get that.
Chris says this is probably the best ghost video he's ever witnessed, mostly because
Chris needs to go back to school, get some common sense. I don't know. I don't know.
he personally knows the person who captured it and trusts the authenticity of its origins.
I'm not doubting there was a black smudge on the screen that darted off. I just look at the quality of this camera. It's not clear. It's a fly on the lens of the camera.
Oh, did you see that? I didn't get that.
Like, I believe they believe it's a ghost. That doesn't mean it's a ghost.
Oh, what is this?
That's sick, though. I don't know what that is. That is sick. It's the gaze.
This mysterious footage was
They captured it on a BlackBerry from 2007. They did.
shared on Instagram by user Luisa Ranke, where it quickly racked up over 26,000
Yes, it's the gaze.
likes and more stretching across
But also, I have zero idea. Like, realistically. The sky is not my forte. Okay?
the dark sky.
Oh, poor Trevor. He was saying something. I don't know. I was gonna thought somebody said something. It was just Trevor being Trevor. Bless him.
Has pointed to an art installation called Global then what we're looking at is likely a deliberate art
That's cool. I like that. Because my first thought was it looks kind of like light with how it like dissipates towards the end. And it's like stronger down here. That's really cool. But I'm still going with it's the gay agenda.
project, not anything atmospheric or other. whether it could be something else entirely.
Like the spotlight some car dealers use for sales, but it fell over. Sky Pride. Yes, Sky Pride.
This is the rawest shit I've ever seen in my life. Is it real? Like, what is this?
Follow it. Follow the rainbow. That's what I would do. Thank you for the happy 1 year, the paranormal engineer. How are you? Welcome in. We're watching some Slapdown at the moment.
I'm kind of scared, but I'm not. But what is it?
Yeah, if I saw something like this, I would be walking that way to try and figure out where it was coming from.
This alleged
Oh, that's such a pretty house. Okay, I give Americans a lot of shit for their buildings, but this, stunning. You got this right. Oh my god, Barra, time to build this. Not me, you. I am absolutely not building this. Absolutely not. This is a rainbow job. Rainbow, I need you to build a thing. I want to see this house in California. It's at the Winchester. It's pretty. I have no idea. Yeah, Rainbow, could you do me a favour? Older American houses like Victorian style are really pretty. They are really pretty. I'll add it to the list.
ghost caught on camera comes
Yeah, it's the Winchester house.
from viewer Jamie Valpoon, who visited the famous Winchester
I'm sorry, Val, what? I nearly choked on my tea. Can't say things like that. Catch me off guard.
mystery
Okay, but if we're talking about Sims for a second, the fairies pack would slap for some of this. Because of like all the bendy things.
house in San Jose, California, back
Caught a light reflection of a dude in a hat. You better be getting screenshots. More cats and dogs too. Yes, the shingle from cats and dogs would be good. I love, you can tell we're fucking simmers because we're sitting here looking at like an old historical house, doing a paranormal debunking video, and we're like, yeah, how would we build this? Like, which packs would be good for this? The music is very relaxing. Me too, it's on my bucket list. She never stopped building because she was afraid if she finished it, the ghost would get her. Oh, that's actually really sad. Because Winchester was the heir of the Winchester rifle family. Yes. The Mystorian did a great deep dive on the actual history of this house. Ooh, I will have to check that out. If you hear Frodo dying in the background, he's fine. Allergies. Ow, I just smacked my knee again. You know what's funny? It's like when I'm out with the hubby and admiring certain homes or buildings and all I get is, oh yeah, that's nice. I know, right? I'm talking architecture. Although me and Freddie have had some really good conversations about architecture because we like similar styles of architecture, so that's nice. When I see houses, I'm always making mental notes which packs I need to make it. Like, those chairs are life and death, those chairs are life and death. Rainbow, take notes. The new tea solarium kit would be good for the table decor. I don't think it's a reflection. The panes on the panes on the door are different. Is that not a mirror? there's some sort of reflection business going on in all of this mess, but I thought this was a mirror. Oh my god, Para is about to see that, the new tea kit, yes. It's not actually true. She kept locals employed, and the strangeness of the house was caused by a floor damage in the San Francisco earthquake. Interesting. That looks like the person taking the photo of the living room. There is a horror movie with Helen Mirren about this. I don't know. Oh, dining room. Yes. I don't know actor names. Okay, just keep watching.
Odd on the far left of the image. Standing there, partially visible, appears to be a man wearing a hat and a heavy coat.
Yeah. See, I'd need a floor plan of the house. Or like other images of the house. To be honest, I could get that. Probably Winchester House, California. Images? You're just gonna give me external images, are you? I don't want external images. Dude looks like he's wearing a baseball cap though. No, it looks like a fedora almost. Doesn't it? It's got that. I mean, it could be a baseball cap. Maybe this is a shadow from something else, but this sort of harsher line makes me think fedora. But if that's a shadow from something else, then yes, that's very rounded and could be a baseball cap. Baseball cap. We didn't do floor plans. Purple needs to know the movie. I like watching movie. Old old houses like American Horror Story season 1. I also thought baseball cap, a fedora, and then the ghost walked past me, tipped his hat, and said, "Milady." Exactly. Inside. This is not helping me. Is this the same room? Can we go back a minute? That is definitely not the same room. Only problem with massive ass houses is that there's a million pictures of them. And normally of like 3 rooms. The movie is called Winchester. A student at my daughter's school pranked the teacher good. They bought a container filled with brownies. Ha! I love that. Didn't the narrator call it the dining room? Yes, he did. This is the dining, or a dining room from a different angle, I think. Just seeing if I could see either a picture of that. Jesus Christ, that house is huge. Look at it. I don't think Rainbow can build this house. It's not going to fit on a 64 by 64 lot. Look at that bastard. I need bigger lots. One's a single door, the other is a double door. Yes. But I was looking for something with this sort of door. I don't get how people want such big houses, but they have staff. I would either get overwhelmed or lost. Yes, same. To be honest, I don't want a house that big. She can't compromise it. It will be fine. I don't think I'm going to find what I want. Have we got, like, TripAdvisor or something? I'm actually gonna look for TripAdvisor. Ah, it is. 2,000 pictures. Fuck me. Okay. I can get married there. Doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Scrolling. No. It's a massive para dinner first. No, Kiwi, we're getting married. Deal with it. The Venetian dining room. Okay. Okay, fine. Pipe walker for vampires. Yes. It's a massive tourist attraction these days, I can imagine. Ghost. Oh, I love the windows. Makes my gothic heart happy. Really surprised there is not a picture of this room. Thank you, Dan. Oh, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Welcome in. How are you? How's the wife? How's the kids? I want to visit this home. Looks like we need a road trip. Can someone pick us all up? Yes. Is it? No. 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 Because that's a single door. Like, I know this is a massive house, but why have you got so many dining rooms? Yes, this... If I went to California, this would definitely be on the list. No, that's not it either. Might need something a bit more aerodynamic than a car if we're picking up kiwis. Pick them up in a private jet, it'd be fine. In case you get mad at whoever you live with, so you can have other places to eat dinner. Okay, fair. You just have separate quarters within the same house. A separate kitchen, separate living room, all of it. Is this the room? I think this is the room. Right. Yes. That's reflective. That... I want to see out there. Those chairs need to be pushed in. One dining room for breakfast, one for lunch, one for snacks, one for dinner, one for guests, and one for children. Fair. There's a 3D house for $9. Nice. I'm not that desperate, I don't think. I would give up before that. Looking for a needle for a haystack, yes. Don't forget the staff places. Very true. Done. Okay, I will get you another one in a second. Final look. Winchester House. Venetian dining room. Are they all from... That's not what I want. Are they all taken from that angle? I mean, that's a slightly better angle that doesn't really help me though. Well, that's the picture we're looking at. Okay, that's a window. That's better. That's a window. And then there's double doors behind the window. But unless it's a member of staff or somebody snuck in there, that's cordoned off. That doesn't mean it's not a reflection from somewhere else. Yes, that was your thought. I originally thought it was a reflection. I just couldn't figure out, like, where from. There could be 12 ways to get there, though. The house is amazing. That's a fair point. Maybe you can't go this way, but you could go, like, that way, and he's standing behind this door. Okay. Well, we're not going to figure that one out unless we can go. But yeah, I wasn't sure whether this was a mirror reflecting something from this side of the room or whether this was see-through and this door was actually here. That's what I was trying to figure out. You do get a gold star. Absolutely. I will do a... You get a yay. You get a yay. And the flippy flappy bats on the chat. Did she say that there were 3 other people with her? Yes, she did. Yay! Puzzle, before I forget. Da-da. Oh, that's adorable. Do that one. We should have a counter for how many puzzles we get through in a stream. I might add that. There you go. Happy puzzling. Let's continue.
On the far left of the image. Standing there, partially visible, appears to be a man wearing a hat and a heavy coat.
You know what? Looking at it again, yeah, that is absolutely a baseball cap. Kiwi, you never asked for a gold star, to be fair. So maybe start asking for them? Do I need a gold star command? I don't even know how I would go about doing that. No one is wearing a heavy coat in Southern Cali. I don't even think it looks like a heavy coat, does it? It looks like a shirt. Like that looks like a collar. It could be just like a polo shirt or something. Oh my god. Nope, it's a blurry shirt. I thought it's better not to beg for them because then they aren't deserved. Okay, but I also have the attention span of a gnat, so sometimes you need to ask for things. Me and Freddie have started doing that to each other because we're not very good at remembering to praise each other for things sometimes. And so it'd be like dragging the other person to like whatever we've done and being like, look, I did a thing. Or if we're busy or sat down or whatever, it'd be like, go there and go look at what I did. And then it's like, oh yeah, you did a good job. Feels, yeah. Yeah. And then we're sort of demanding praise from each other, but in like a really sweet way. I like it. I am like that. Like I need him to look like, yes, I cleaned the bathroom. Look, appreciate me. Because you have to, yes. Like, call me a good girl. I don't know. Do the way to go superstar.
Big stretch, you gotta say big stretch. Every time I do a big stretch, you know that's the rule.
Thank you, Kiwi.
Way to go, superstar. I knew you could do it.
Yeah.
Jamie says nobody was standing in that spot. The entire group was clustered around the tour guide and she didn't see any other staff members during the tour.
Okay, just because you don't see another staff member doesn't mean there wasn't another one there. It's a big building.
What makes the detail even stranger is the clothing. It was mid-September and very hot outside. No one would reasonably be dressed in a heavy coat.
Which is why it's a blurry shirt and a baseball cap.
Jamie believes the figure may be the spirit of a man known as Clyde.
Oh, good old Clyde. Stan Clyde.
According to staff and visitors, Clyde is one of the most frequently reported apparitions at the Winchester house. He's believed to have been a construction worker who helped build the sprawling mansion and who passed away during or after its construction.
During or after its construction is very vague. Like, it has to be one of them. He's not still alive. What about Bonnie? Oh, well, we can't have it all. He's also one of the Pac-Man ghosts. Oh, that's so cute. Did Clyde like baseball? Maybe we'd have to ask him. Right, who's got the Ouija board? Or, you know, maybe we could do the spirit box. One of them was called Clyde. Yes.
A second photo, submitted by Jamie, shows a historical image of workers at the house with a man in white at the centre, believed to be Clyde.
Sorry, you need to pull out your board. I don't have one. Lol, Barra, we have the exact same reaction hearing the name Clyde. Yeah, well, you stan a Clyde. But also, none of these hats are even remotely similar. These are like bowler hats. They're not anywhere similar to what we saw in that window. You don't have a boo command.
Skeptics might argue the figure in the dining room photo is simply a trick of light, a shadow cast by furniture, or even a reflection of one of the many glass surfaces inside the house.
I think a reflection off of one of the many glass surfaces is more likely to be accurate. Right turn, Clyde.
The Winchester Mystery House is full of unusual angles, mirrors, and doorways that could create misleading shapes. But others have pointed out that the figure appears to have defined edges, a clear hat shape, and proportions consistent with a person, not a random shadow.
It could be a random shadow of a person. Oh my god, the lamp is from Royalty and Legacy. Sorry to all the non-simmers. We have simmers in the chat. Geekette is slipping into the shadows. Enjoy your lurk, Geekette.
So what do you think Jamie captured in that dining room? A trick of the light inside one of America's most unusual homes? Or a genuine ghost sighting of a long-dead worker still wandering the halls he helped build?
I'm gonna go with not a ghost.
This quick but unsettling clip was shared on TikTok by user Georgia Peach, who says they noticed something strange outside their window one night.
Okay, I was originally gonna say it was like the light reflecting off of a bug, but then there was two of them. I'd need to watch that again. Oh my god, I saw a tree from Debug from Adventure Awaits pad the other day. Is it a good tree? I'm guessing it's a good tree.
Noticed something strange outside their window one night.
I see the eyes. Oh my god.
Is it the reflection of the cat's eyes? One of the flat ones. Oh, nice. I don't know. I don't know. This is not human behavior. I don't know. Or some reflection. Oh my god, plot twist. It's only the cat's eyes in the window. Oh my, who would have known? I don't think it is the cat's eyes thinking about it. Not sure. I thought it was a laser pen. What's throwing me off is that there's two and it's level. Like, it starts off being one. That could be a laser pen. That could be a bug. Demon cat. Craig is absolutely correct. It's a demon cat. Might have been a bird. I mean, it could have been. Maybe. Maybe an owl and it turned its head. But I don't know. It was very level for a minute. My impulse wants to say editing. Oh, it was me. Damn it, Kiwi. It's fine. But I don't want to fall on editing for everything. Yeah, agreed. Okay, well, if you guys agree, then.
Oh my god.
What makes the clip even more unnerving is the homeowner's cat.
I don't know. Just the way that one blinks on as well. It has quite bird or cat movements. It has very bug movements in the beginning.
What makes the clip even more unnerving?
Sorry, but I've got to go have a meeting in a short bit. Thanks for the entertainment. You're welcome, Sage Rat. Go enjoy your meeting, hopefully. I hope it was a meeting that actually needed to be a meeting and not a meeting that could have been an email. Thank you for hanging out. It's coming from behind the cat. Is it? I'm as blind as a fucking bat with these sort of things.
What makes the clip even more unnerving is the homeowner's cat.
It's like that first down. Bug, light, moth, whatever. But then that's what's weirding me out. Like, I don't think it's paranormal. I just don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's a laser pen. The way it flicked up could be a laser pen. There could be 2 laser pens, to be fair. But then it's all sort of level, and then it... Why is it...
The animal is visibly fixated on the window, its body tense, ears forward, clearly reacting to whatever's...
That's a very humanoid... You can't even say that's a very humanoid movement of just like the swoop.
out there. Cats are known for their sharp night vision and sensitivity to movement, so the fact that this one appears genuinely unsettled has only fueled speculation in the comments.
To be honest, it's looking like a cat that's seen a laser pen or a light reflection. Cats go feral for that shit.
The most likely explanation is wild.
Maybe a deer. It could be a deer. I hadn't thought of that because it's very tall in the window, which is why I don't think it's a cat. If this is on the ground floor, it could be a deer. I think it's a cat on a fence or a wall. But that doesn't explain all the different movements we've got. I don't know how other animals act that well though, so it could be some other type. Bigger deer have that kind of lumbering motion. Especially when they aren't startled. Yeah.
Life. Deer, owls, raccoons and possums all produce strong eye shine when caught in ambient light or a camera's infrared. The height and spacing of the eyes could easily match a larger animal standing just outside. Still, some viewers weren't entirely convinced. A few pointed out that
Or it could be more than one thing. Like this could be a moth. I don't know why I'm pointing. Oh my god. This could be a moth because it's a different kind of light.
the eyes seem unusual.
And then there just so happened to be another animal out there. And it's two different things. And I'm trying to assign it to being one thing. And that's why it's not working. I've been out riding a horse early in the morning and the deer never got startled because I was on a horse, not on foot, and they just saw the horse. God, deer are stupid. I think I would have screamed. Yeah, like, I don't blame her being scared. This is a creepy thing to see, especially at night.
Really bright and steady for a...
Yeah, but I think it's some sort of larger animal. I think the first light was a moth. Why didn't she just turn her phone light on? Because she's scared. Okay, I do understand. Just sort of freezing, staring at it, and not... If it's a double window, you may get two-way reflections on one light. You may get two reflections on one light source. That is also a very good point. I can't tell if that's double glazed or not. It could be a double reflection, but I'm thinking it would have been it would have made more sense to turn the inside light off to see what it was, but also if you're scared, I get why you wouldn't do that. Yeah, same. We worry about the windows being double glazed. Only in the debunking sense, like if the window's double glazed. This is why you put curtains on your windows. It is, because then you don't see all the creepy nighttime shit. All the very normal creepy nighttime shit.
passing animal, and that the cat's reaction suggests something more than a routine visitor.
No, it doesn't. It's just a cat doing cat things.
So what do you think was watching from the other side of that window? Let me know your thoughts.
I still think this was a moth. I mean, I've closed the curtain so I don't have to see the outside. Yeah, the outside sucks.
In the comments below.
I see the eyes. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then whatever this is some sort of animal seeing the cat, and then they're just staring at each other for a minute before the thing runs off. And then the cat's like, where did it go? Okay, we actually spent a fair bit of time on that one. And the previous one, to be honest. I would put money on a deer because of how it looks around, like it's got a longer neck. Yeah. I can see that. An animal doing animal stuff. Yes, an animal doing animal stuff in the outside where animals live. But I forgot our golden rule that we established like two streams ago. Whereas animals don't exist on the outside, it is always ghosts. I would put money... Oh no, I read that. As the street light on my street is a couple of meters from my bedroom window and the light doesn't go out until 2 or 3 a.m. Ugh. I have a street light right outside my bedroom window as well. Enjoy your lurk.
This unsettling clip was submitted to us by viewer Lee, who goes by the handle _roaming reverend, and it's one of those scary videos that gets stranger the more you watch it. The footage appears to have been recorded off a television screen using a mobile phone a few...
Oh, so it's perfect quality. Perfect. Benji literally meows at the ceiling sometimes, so I don't know if cats are the most reliable indicator of paranormal stuff. He's talking to the ceiling ghosts, okay? That's why you can't see it. There's ceiling ghosts up there. I don't know, like ghost spiders or something. Oh god, could you imagine? Absolutely not.
Years back. It shows a news anchor mid-broadcast reading from a teleprompter when something odd happens with their eyes.
Demons. No. It's not the whites of her eyes go black. It's the reflection on her eyes. Cuts out for a second. The light shining at her got blocked. God, people are stupid.
For a brief moment.
Yeah, no, she still has white. I mean, it's creepy as shit, don't get me wrong. But she still has the whites of her eyes.
For a brief moment, the anchor's pupils seem to shift.
And across the Oldham region, 42 schools alone have been closed here, causing all sorts of problems.
Some viewers believe it could be evidence of so-called shape-shifting,
Yeah.
a recurring claim in certain
Definitely.
corners of the internet where people allege that public figures occasionally reveal non-human characteristics on camera. Those who subscribe to the shapeshifter theory point to the specific...
Good old Boris. Who's snake eyes with cat? I think it's like reptilian eyes.
localized nature of the distortion. They argue it only affects the eyes, not the surrounding face.
It's lizard people. It's the lizard people conspiracy theory.
And that it doesn't resemble typical compression noise, which tends to appear in blocky...
That last one was definitely fake. That, oh, as if they aren't all fake.
uniform patterns across the whole image.
But also, this isn't what happened with her eyes. So why are you showing me 3 different pictures of lizard people? When her eyes just went black for a second.
No follow-up footage from the same broadcast has surfaced to confirm or rule out the anomaly, and the original TV broadcast quality version hasn't been publicly compared.
Yeah, it happens as she turns her head slightly. I can agree that not that some people are not humans, but that's not because they're shapeshifters. They are just pieces of shit. Agreed. I absolutely agree with that. Some people just absolutely suck.
And across the Oldham region, 42 schools alone have been closed here, causing all sorts of problems.
And my fellow citizens.
Everybody fucking behave yourselves. I'm pretty sure a shapeshifter would be able to control their goddamn eyes or keep their goddamn eyes under control. Yes, I would think so too. Boo, get him off the stage. Behave. Throws tomatoes.
The golden age of America begins right now.
In the lead up to the most recent State of the Union address, UFO disclosure advocates were buzzing with anticipation. Several
The camera guy. I knew I couldn't trust you guys.
prominent voices in the community had hinted that this could be the moment, that the president many had dubbed the disclosure president might finally acknowledge the phenomenon on the world's biggest political stage. He didn't.
Americans have always been the people who defied all odds, transcended all dangers, made the most extraordinary sacrifices, and did whatever it took to defend our children, our country, and our freedom.
The topic of UFO.
Thank you for coming in, Vicky. It was nice to see you. Oh my god, I'm ignoring you guys until he's gone.
UFOs went entirely unmentioned during the address. No references to unexplained aerial phenomena, no nod to ongoing congressional hearings, no acknowledgement of the military whistleblowers who've risked their careers to push for transparency. Some argued it was simply a matter of priorities. A State of the Union address covers economic policy, national security, and legislative goals. UFO disclosure, while significant to the community, may not have made the cut in a tightly scripted political event. Others saw it differently. For those who'd been tracking the growing momentum behind congressional UAP hearings, the silence felt deliberate. A few commenters suggested it could signal that disclosure is being handled through quieter channels, away from the spotlight of primetime television. So what do you make?
Oh, that was a banker's light. Banker's light. Amazing. Just trying to comment on literally anything else.
Through quieter channels, away from the spotlight of primetime television. So what do you make of the silence? A practical decision in a packed political address? Or a sign that the truth about unexplained aerial phenomena is still being kept firmly behind closed doors?
I don't know. Personally, I don't think it's that deep. And it was probably a timing thing and a priorities thing, but I don't know. You should ask Obama. That dude knows what's up. Okay, I'm going to stop ignoring you guys now.
Dad, is that you?
This mysterious video was sent to us by viewer Nikki Romero, who believes the clip may show her
UFO guy here, it's likely all bullshit. Cool. Resident expert.
late father making contact from beyond the grave. According to Nikki, her father passed away unexpectedly in 2021. At the time, she was living alone with her 2 young sons in a quadplex. She says all 3 of them would regularly see unexplainable shadows drifting through the hallway outside their bedrooms. Objects would fall over for no apparent reason. One day, while home alone, Nikki heard one of her...
So, they were just grieving. And it was continuing Bond stuff. I have a video on continuing bonds if anybody's interested. If they paid him $1 million, he would have made up whatever they wanted to hear. The US always starts UFO hype when they're releasing a new plane. Interesting. Shadows drifting? Is that even possible? It wouldn't be a shadow if it was drifting, would it? Technically not. No, technically not.
Child's bath toys suddenly go off in the bathroom. The toy is designed with 2 heat sensors that activate when it's placed in warm water. But here's the thing. Her children had been away with their father all weekend. The bathtub hadn't been used in days. It was bone dry.
That doesn't mean it wasn't dry inside the toy. That doesn't mean it was dry inside the toy, though. These sort of toys are like a harbinger for water, mildew, black mold, all sorts. They're kind of gross.
Settled but curious, Nikki grabbed her phone and started filming.
This one's sad. I don't like these ones. Because the person is truly grieving and is trying to make sense of things and is actively probably just looking for signs, and they truly believe that it's their dad, because especially when it's an unexpected death and you're longing for that connection and everything, it's really hard. I think if I had experienced... Jesus Christ. My baby. I think if I had experienced something like this when my mum went, I would have done similar, or, you know, clung to the meaning of it. I actually got upset that nothing happened when my mum died, and everybody else was telling me fucking dragonfly stories, and they were getting signs from my mum and all this sort of stuff, and I was like, well, I'm her daughter, I'm bending over backwards trying to plan her funeral, but make sure, you know, like, Felix is okay, that the other family is okay, that everybody has the information that they need and all the rest of it. And I think that was just my eyes. It got darker, and I don't think it actually did get darker. I think it was just my eyes. But I don't get a visit. So that was hard. But yes. Stop buying your toys in Temu. Yes. Oh my god. If my dad comes back to me in the form of a bath toy, I'm going to laugh so hard. Yeah, I get that. I would find it very hard to believe that spirits would choose to communicate through some bullshit toy. Same. We had one of these exact toys. They go off anytime. Like you say, water inside them. Yeah, exactly. I think what you just said is absolutely right. Enjoy your lurk, Kiwi. Yeah. I find these ones really sad because the person is just searching for answers and is trying to handle and deal with that initial loss, especially when it's sudden. And I've gone through that, so I know sort of firsthand what it's kind of like. Because obviously everybody is different, everybody processes things different, but sudden loss, any kind of loss is hard, but sudden loss is really difficult as well. I understand what it's like to lose someone suddenly and unexpectedly, and I think you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Is that you?
Like, you can hear the emotion in her voice. Her voice is wavering. There's nothing here for me to sit and think that she doesn't actually believe this. But that doesn't mean it's true. Thank you, Prism. I appreciate that. Yeah. I lost her in 2022, so it's been a couple of years. We had a complicated relationship, so that adds a whole other layer of confusion and grief and all of that. Like, she was a good mum sometimes and absolutely fucking sucked the rest of the time, and we were sort of fixing things, and then she died, and we will never get an opportunity to actually have a good relationship. So that's hard. So I swing between, I love her, like I do love her, no matter how I feel about her, I love her. But at the same time, I swing into anger a lot. Especially with some of the bullshit she put me through.
Daddy, if
But the thing is, it's not just going off once, it's going off continuously, like something's dripped inside it or something, and it's just making it go off. But yeah, quickly or slowly, it's all awful. It is absolutely all awful. Death is one of the hardest things we will ever... Death and loss are one of the hardest things we'll ever have to deal with as humans, I think. Because there's no answer for it, there's no closure for it, and humans thrive on closure. There's nothing we can do about it, it's completely out of our control. And that's really hard.
The timing of each activation appears to line up directly with her questions, as though something or someone is responding in real time.
No, it doesn't.
Nikki says the activity in the apartment continued for some time after this incident. The shadows, the objects,
It's a faulty toy, and it probably stopped when she moved because she had associated the activity with that home, and it was like a fresh start. Continuing Bond stuff and either actual or perceived, you know, phenomena. It's especially attributed to grief. It's why residential cases need to be handled with such care, and your local fake YouTuber should not be putting their fucking mitts anywhere near it. Yeah. It's hard.
more scary videos just like these, then hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications.
I'm gonna be nitpicky, that wasn't scary, that was fucking sad.
That way you'll always be in the loop when we drop our scary video compilations.
I wouldn't even say it was faulty. The water completes the circuit inside the toy rather than the flashlight thingy. Yes. Yeah. That's a very good point.
In May of 1972, an Italian Benedictine monk named Father Pellegrino Ernetti sat down for an interview with journalist Vincenzo Maddaloni from the periodical La Domenica del Corriere. What he said during that conversation would spark one of the strangest conspiracy theories in modern history. Father Ernetti claimed that he and a small group of scientists had built a device called the chronovisor. According to him, the work began in 1952 at the Experimental Physics Laboratory of the Catholic University of Milan, where he collaborated with Father Agostino Gemelli and a select team of researchers. The device, Onetti said, could tune into events from the past, not by travelling through time, but by capturing residual electromagnetic radiation left behind by historical moments, like tuning a radio to a frequency that had already been broadcast, and then came the claim that made headlines. Onetti revealed a photograph. He said it showed the face of Jesus Christ during the crucifixion,
We're all agreed that that's some sort of mannequin or doll, right? That's not... Are you telling me they don't... Dude has very manicured eyebrows for the time period. Yes. Are you telling me they don't have like a random crucifixion statue of Jesus anywhere at the Vatican that they could have just taken a picture of? Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that. That's a fucking doll. I'm sorry.
captured by the chronovisor itself. The image depicted an anguished face looking upward, and it was published in the Italian press. For a brief moment, the world paid attention, but the story fell.
But that was his private blow-up doll. Oh, no. Oh no. Cough, cough, bullshit, cough, cough. Yes, exactly.
Apart. Researchers eventually traced the image to a wooden
Thank you! Thank you.
crucifix sculpture at the Sanctuary of Merciful Love in Collevalenza, a small town in Umbria, Italy. The photograph was
Put some makeup and a wig on it and good to go. No. Oops, it's like you've ended up in the forever box. Thanks for your business, now rest in peace. Your tombstone reads, "Here lies purple rain, fell asleep and forgot to wake up." Mood. Also, the real Jesus looked nothing like that white man. Exactly. Exactly. Not we, but you know, Jesus has been whitewashed.
wasn't a window into the past, it was a reproduction of a well-known tourist postcard from the region. Onetti reportedly made a partial confession before his death in 1994, though accounts of what he admitted vary. Some say he confessed the photo was fabricated, others claim he insisted the device was real, but that the Vatican had ordered it sealed away. No physical evidence of the chronovisor has ever surfaced, no blueprints, no components, no corroborating testimony from the scientists allegedly involved. Skeptics see it as a hoax by a well-meaning but eccentric monk who got carried away. The postcard connection is difficult to explain away, and the lack of any proof makes the story hard to defend. Believers point out
I was also just about to say that people seem to forget that Jesus was Middle Eastern. I don't get how Christians can be racist but love Jesus. I have absolutely no idea, Felix, to be honest. I don't get why anybody would be racist, though, to be honest. That would have been remarkable for a white European to be born in Bethlehem. Exactly. It's almost like it doesn't actually exist. I know, right? This piece of technology that there's no record of and just stories about definitely wasn't like to garner some attention at the time for whatever reason. Agreed, Rainbow. I'm not sure if Jesus was real, but if he was, he'd look way more Semitic. Exactly. Ooh, Purple Rain, thank you for redeeming your emotional support stream, Ghost. Constance was a 1950s greaser. Their advice to you is don't steal the baker's pies. Make sure to return them to Trevor when you leave. No stealing pies. Might be deadly. I mean, I love a pie, so, you know. might be a bit of an issue for me.
Out that the Vatican's own silence has
But why? I know. I've been to the Vatican, by the way. It's very impressive, even though they clearly have far too much wealth. I've also been to the Vatican, but I was like 9, so I don't really remember it.
hasn't helped. If it was simply a fraud, why not say so? That silence, they argue, only feeds the idea that something real was built and then buried.
Or it was a complete hoax because they needed attention for whatever reason. And they just ignore it and it will go away. You know, if they can't prove it one way or the other, they're not going to come out and say like, yeah, sorry, we faked this, we lied. It would ruin their credibility in all sorts of other ways. Hi, I love your accent, and are you excited about Dead or Alive 7 coming out? Oh, my fridge is trying to be the main character. I had no idea Dead or Alive 7 was coming out, to be honest. And doing any video reaction requests today too. This will be the last video that we do because we have been live nearly 3.5 hours. But I will always take requests for next time. I am live doing video reactions, paranormal video reactions every Tuesday. And I have a Discord as well if you would like to join. And there's a section in there for dropping dropping suggestions in, is what I was trying to say. That took me entirely too long. Weirdly, although Catholics have all those assets, they are extremely cash poor compared to more recent sects because they have to try and maintain all those old historical buildings with dwindling church-going population. Yes, that is very true, Rainbow. Okay, can you react to the music video? No, because that will get me copyright struck. And as I said, I do paranormal reactions.
So what do you think the chronovisor really was? An elaborate fabrication by a monk who wanted to believe? Or a device so extraordinary that the Vatican decided the world wasn't ready to know about it?
I'm gonna go with it was bullshit. I mean, I can watch it in my own time, but I can't react to copyrighted music. I will get a copyright strike.
Well, that's the end of the episode.
Okay. Yeah, copyrighted music, even though technically it's fair use, they're so savage with it. I won't risk music. Okay. So I need this one. God, I'm so low. Why am I so low? Because I move my camera all the time. That's probably better. Sorry, guys. I move my camera all the time because I keep showing you Akari, who's normally up there. It was the last video Queen did with Freddie Mercury before he died. Yeah, it sounds cool. But I can't react to it on the channel, unfortunately. I do like paranormal content reactions. But yes, that was the live stream. So we reacted to my first ever video. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but I was very anxious and very quiet. But I made some good points, even if it wasn't editing. And then we checked out some Showdown and went on several side quests. So I stayed pretty on task this time. I'm actually quite proud of myself. I was mostly on task. I deserve a yay. So I'm going to give myself a yay. paranormal stuff scares you a little bit. That's fair. Most of it's complete bollocks, though, to be honest. I mean, I do paranormal videos.
Way to go, superstar! I knew you could do it.
I do paranormal debunking videos. If you would like to check out any of my videos on my channel, maybe that could help you come over your fear of the paranormal a little bit. I don't know. That's up to you to decide. Yeah, we didn't talk about our murder plan or something crazy this stream. Look, okay, we side quest. It definitely helped me a lot. Oh, I'm glad it's helped you, Squidge. Yeah. Ow! I completely misjudged that. Let's try again. Like the stuff where people say are haunted by ghosts. Yeah, most of it's complete bollocks. Don't bully me. There is no tangible proof that goes. I believe something paranormal could be happening. I am a skeptic believer. But are you injuring yourself with a drinking vessel? I absolutely am, and that is a metal straw, so that hurt. But there is no tangible way to prove that ghosts exist. Science, on a physics level, fundamentally disproves that ghosts are a thing that could exist within our universe, because everything in the universe has to follow the rules of the universe, and the stereotypical Hollywood ghost absolutely does not. Yeah, so I have lots of debunking videos. I hope the dinosaurs come back. I'm not so sure on that one. I kind of like being the apex predator on the food chain. Please attempt to refrain from self-injury. Look, I do attempt to refrain from self-injury, but as my dad says, I am an accident waiting to happen. So I can't always help it. My depth perception does not exist. Like, I've smacked my leg on my desk like 3 times this stream. But my glass is pretty. I really like these. I do like that stuff too. Yes. Yeah, I've gone completely skeptical on the paranormal stuff. Yeah, same. I used to be like an avid, no, everything is true, ghosts are real and blah blah blah, to gotta head out for some personal shit. Yeah, that's fine, Rain. You go do what you need to do. I do believe in like divination and tarot and stuff like that, but with the concept of its spicy psychology. I mean, maybe the universe, a deity, whatever, is communicating with me, and if that is true, absolutely great. But they do not need to be. And if they're not, if they don't exist, all the rest of it, it doesn't matter, because I am still getting information from it that is helpful to me. And if it is helpful to me, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. It could be coming from me and my subconscious. It could be coming from a friend. It could be coming from a god. It could be coming from the universe. It doesn't matter. If it's helpful to me and I can apply it to something, then cool. I'm all for personal growth. Do I like Slimer? I honestly have no idea what that is. I don't know. Oh no, you can use that. Okay, that's fine. Personally, I probably told you about this, but I looked into the I Ching, which is similar in the concept of tarot, but it originates in ancient China. You absolutely did not tell me about that. It has been absolutely forever since I've seen Ghostbusters. I vaguely know who you're on about. It's okay, I guess. I'm not really a Ghostbusters kind of girl. I like FNAF though. FNAF is my FNAF and Poppy Playtime. Slenderman's alright. It's pronounced like eating. Okay. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, it's a green guy ghost, yeah. He's okay. Got nothing against him. Why do you and my girlfriend have the same interests? I don't know. Why did you pick a girlfriend that is like your sister? Maybe that's the question. Fun fact, I saw the first film I ever saw in the cinema was Ghostbusters 2. Aww. It's cute. Why is my son exactly like my boyfriend? I think you did that too with Chloe. Don't mention Chloe. That was a mistake. So if we apply that, you know, if my girlfriend that was like you was a mistake, then maybe you do you, my love. The girlfriend part wasn't the mistake, for the record. I love Are You Afraid of the Dark? Do you too? I feel like we're into different sects of horror, to be honest. I think I've seen that, but it's been forever. Chloe's my ex. It scared the hell out of me. I was only like 6. Oh, bless your heart. Don't scare you like that. What did I do? I will say the person you love at 14 is statistically not going to be the person you love for the rest of your life. But some people do marry their childhood sweethearts and it does work out. The statistics are very, very low. But if you love her right now and it is working out and you are happy right now, then that's all that matters. We don't know what the future holds. You just got to take it as it comes. I'm old enough to remember the Ghostbusters animated series, which I absolutely loved. I do not. But then again, I was a Disney princess girl. He was looking for my Prince Charming. And we all know, well, most of us know how that one worked out. I'm 30. I've been with Mrs. Prism since I was 15. I'm also 30! That's because you weren't born yet. Shut up. I married the devil in disguise. I also married the devil in disguise. I got with my ex-husband when I was 14, engaged at 15, married 3 kids, well, technically 2 kids, and then a wedding, and then another kid. But 3 kids, got married at 21, and divorced at 24. And lost the children to social services in the process. Which was by his design. But we live as we do. And we take the hand we're dealt. It's true you actually weren't born yet when the show was on. Okay. That's fair. Probably not. Yes, it does suck, but it is what it is. Everybody's safe, and that is the important part. Or at least that's what I take from it. You know, it could be worse. They could be with him, and they're not, so. And then I got a girlfriend, and she was in America, and everything was great. Or I thought it was. And then I got out there, and everything was very much not great. And we broke up 4 days into a 14-day trip. that cost me like nearly $2,000. Sorry to hear that. I was with my wife for 21 years and 4 kids until social services got involved and ruined our lives. I'm sorry, Wayne. I unfortunately understand what that's like. You're among company here. Yeah. They do like to do that. I love that we can just sort of bond. Like, I cut all this stuff out, all the deep talks and everything I cut out of the edits. But yeah, I do like that we can have these moments. Definitely not. It was first shown in 1988. It's cool. They can be two-faced. Yeah. How are you doing now? Not sure if you're asking me or Wayne or both of us. But I'm okay. I lost custody in 2020, height of the pandemic. And my mum was surprised I made it to Christmas of 2021. Remember her telling me that. Oh, you're okay, Ben. And I've done a lot of therapy, and my daughters have been adopted, and I get 2 letters with them a year. That's always really difficult because while I like to hear from them and I like to see what they've been up to and know that they are happy and all the rest of it, it's like ripping the wound open again twice a year. So that's always really challenging. But I do it, and I do it for them. And then my son I get to see once a month currently because they were separated. And he's doing good. Hey, OG Bloodline. We're having like deep talks right now, so if you don't want to be here for that, that's fine. And yeah, I'm a lot better. Hi, Annie. I'm a lot better now. I've got Freddie. I'm in a good relationship. It's all looking up, you know, considering where I've come from. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. We're just sort of like in the wrap up stages of stream. Have we decided what we're doing for my meeting? Yes. I've told Dad. I will message you. You have many people that love you. I do, and I'm very grateful. Thank you for the happy streamiversary, Annie. I am very much not single. I do. And I love you all very much. Oh, there we go. My heart was wonky. I don't want a wonky heart. Yeah. Yes, I'm in a relationship. Happily in a relationship.
Okay, I made a list.
Yeah. It's been so long since I heard your sound. We haven't seen any cats today. Should I go steal them? They've been sleeping the whole time. I need to replace my QR code. I forgot. It's not on the screen. I'll do that at some point. I don't know to who. You better be... Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Alright, I'm gonna go steal a cat. Mm-hmm. saving you both. Because you have enemies. Okay, good for you, dude. Why is that my problem? I have cats. I have kitties. And they both look like they're being held hostage. Why don't you love me? Hmm? Why don't you love me? I still need to get the cat cam. I need to order it. So we can have cat cam. They're both gonna abandon, I think. Can I steal you? Can we have cuddles for a bit? Yeah. You good girl. Okay. Is anybody live? I know YouTube doesn't really have a raid culture. But is anybody live on YouTube? Scrolling down my many list of subscribers. No, nobody is live on YouTube. Just doing a thing. Okay. So who's live on Twitch? Oh, actually. Oh, Kiwi is live. Okay, I think we've sort of come to a natural close, and that person just was being weird. I am going to talk to other people about that, see if they're like a known name. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me and for coming to my anniversary stream. Oh, yeah. My YouTube birthday stream. Whoever we're raiding, can you tell me if they're 18 plus viewers? Because I don't want to get in trouble. No, I don't think so. It's Kiwi. Kiwi's chill. Never seen that name before. Okay, cool. Sorry, I missed the whole thing. It's fine, Annie. I know you're like working and stuff. Thank you. That was it was strange. It was strange. Might just be a silent ban situation. I don't know. But I'll see. At least I can like put out a warning to other creators as well, just in case. Especially the ladies. I was actually sick today. Oh, okay. Well, you need to look after yourself. People, if you haven't already, drop a like. Yes, please. Thank you. I thought you were going to say thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I mean, I have said that before. That is a thing that I have said. I can't bang from here, so I just timed them out and reported. Okay, thank you. I can't ban them because YouTube is fucking bizarre, but I can hide them from the channel. Which I've already had to do to somebody that keeps telling me that they love me, and because their messages are only hidden, they just get like auto deleted. But I still see them comment it, and I'm like, I don't want to see them comment it. Can you not? Yeah, no, YouTube is stupid. But I got the screenshot first, so I've got the username and everything. That's all good. So yes, thank you everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate you, and I will hopefully see you next time. I will be live. I don't know whether I'm going to multi-stream it or whether I'm just going to be live on Twitch. I have not decided. I don't know if this is something, I might poll it because I don't know whether this is something you guys would be interested in, but I am going to do tarot and tea live streams on every other Thursday with Purple Rain. We'll just sort of play with our tarot cards and stuff like that, just like have a talk. It'd be sort of very grounded. Not like a airy-fairy tarot thing. I know that tarot's not everybody's thing and you're free to not believe or whatever, but we look at it as from like a psychological perspective rather than a airy-fairy sort of perspective, if that makes any sort of sense. Cries in time zone. Well, that will be later because Rain's in your time zone. So that will be 10:30 for me. Which might, if you're at work, that might still be a bit early for you. But you might catch some of it. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how that one works out. But yes, that will be a later stream for me. Yes. But other than that, I will be here every Tuesday. But yes, thank you. I've said but yes for like the 18th time. So I'm just gonna wrap up, I think. I will end it on YouTube and we will raid on Twitch and we will go raid Kiwi. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate the heck out of all of you and I will see you next time.